Sebastian Vettel will want this to go as soon as they possibly can. It's lights out and away we go, and Hamilton gets away clear from Raikkonen and Vettel. Ocon there covers off his teammate. Great start from the Frenchman. Hamilton into the first corner in the lead, then ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, Max Verstappen dueling with Sebastian Vettel as they go through village and into the loop section. Behind them, the all concertina up. It's Hamilton from Raikkonen. Round the outside goes Max Verstappen. Inside Sebastian Vettel. Huge pressure from the Red Bull driver, and it pays off this race. Trouble brewing at Toro Rosso, and that is the stranded Spaniard in front of the Beckett's grandstand.
Yeah, I think that team radio.
Yeah, all okay. You can tell Danny. He did.
The car's been deployed as well, Paul. We can watch on board now. This is the duel as Sainz gets past Danny Kvyat. Kvyat tucks in behind him on the way down to Maggots. Gets alongside. Goes off.
He just turned it for me.
Okay, Sainz and tyre.
Big talking last night. Now here's Vettel putting another move on Verstappen.
Is he close enough? Is he close enough? He's gaining, he's going down the inside. Sebastian Vettel through Stowe. Has Vettel made that move on Verstappen? Sting Verstappen goes off the track. He's still just ahead. The crowd are loving this. Into the rail chicane we go. Vettel gets pushed off the track. Verstappen's off the track himself. And somehow the Dutchman is hanging on to third place. What a scrap between these two. Which used to be turn one and is still absolutely sensational when it comes to Formula One cars and their ability to corner. Now making his way into the pits and finally having enough of this Verstappen battle. Sebastian Vettel, Ferrari, trying the undercuts where the driver behind pits early, then uses his fresh tyres for a blistering out lap, and by the time the team ahead have covered him off by pitting at the end of the lap, will hopefully find himself ahead if it all works according to plan.
That should beat Verstappen if he reacts, and it should get them out in front of Ocon and Perez. That's exactly what Ferrari have been waiting on. I think that gap to open up. I'm just looking as he exits the pits up the hill.
Yeah,
should see them coming through. Yeah, exactly. So that's what they want. I mean, they'll go back.
They are covering Sebastian Vettel off. So he is coming down the Hangar Straights at the moment.
Yeah, and he's just done the best of anybody in the second sector, so the screens have lit up purple. So Red Bull need to do the best pit stop they're ever going to have done so far this year.
Something around the 2-second mark would be good. Driver stops on his marks, tyres are changed, soft tyre goes on, but that seemed to be held for a little bit longer than they would have wanted. 3.4 seconds. Sebastian Vettel is making his way along the pit straight at the
Not
moment.
quick enough.
And is it quick? And there comes Sebastian Vettel now, and the Ferrari is ahead of Verstappen, and they've done it in the pit stop. The undercut has worked. The tested line is Sergio Perez for this one as we go down into Brooklands.
All power.
Okay, Fernando, box now, we need to retire.
Dear, not again. New spec engine from Fernando Alonso. A bit, trying to find some grip. Fernando Alonso sadly out of this race, retiring for the 4th time this year. It's 5 if you include the DNS in Russia. Now he's much closer, Ricciardo, going down the Wellington Straight side by side with Sergio Perez. Goes around the outside into Brooklands, and he's made up a place on one of the Force Indias. Ocon to come next.
Magnussen is on all softs. He has not stopped yet.
Magnussen now. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him into Copse. He's
move.
going wheel to wheel into Copse corner. Daniel Ricciardo at about 180 miles an hour. Struggling maybe on the tyres, Paul.
Bottas is going to be challenging down into Stowe. Vettel's going to make him go the long way.
He's getting the toe. He's going to try and go around the outside. Valtteri Bottas, he's great into Stowe. Has he got past Vettel? Oh, they almost touch wheels as he comes back onto the track. Vettel stays ahead. Oh, and then locks up massively. Huge clouds of smoke coming from underneath those tyres on the Ferrari.
Feeling Bottas. Vettel's going to be taking exactly the same stance, but Bottas should.
Yeah, he's going to do it this time because he was that much closer. Coming out of Chapel, down the Hangar Straight, Valtteri Bottas is the most popular to his championship.
Oh, somebody's gone slow. Raikkonen struggling.
Well, Raikkonen behind.
He's got a puncture.
Has he got a puncture?
He's got a puncture. Front left tyres.
Yeah, you can see it's starting to shred. This is awful for Kimi Raikkonen. Valtteri Bottas catching him.
My left front tire broke.
He has now lost second place as Valtteri Bottas gets past the Ferrari.
And there's Vettel's off the
And Sebastian Vettel's gone off, and maybe it is
he's got
getting
puncture.
slippy. He's got a puncture too. What is causing these punctures? Both Ferraris struggling. Kimi Räikkönen now gets back past his teammate once again.
Much more costly though, because Vettel's puncture, he's lost all the air as well.
In the past, very lucky there that he didn't collide with Grosjean in the Haas. Grosjean had to have his wits up. Lewis Hamilton, once a four-time winner of the British Grand Prix. It's a fifth British Grand Prix win for Hamilton at Silverstone. Mercedes with the perfect afternoon as Valtteri Bottas makes it a 1-2 for the Silver Arrows. Behind Bottas will be Kimi Räikkönen.